Hey, how's it going? So, I guess it's been a while. I guess it's time to catch up. So, it's been about a month since I've been back from Vooz, and I miss it. It was a really, really fun time. Yeah, there was a ton of parks. It was hard to pick like one thing that I wanted to try because I wanted to use all of it. But instead, I just kind of ran around everywhere, just kind of taking it all in. It was really cool. What did get unveiled as well not too long ago was the G16 park. Mike had put out a video of him and his friends using it. That's about 8 minutes long. And then he uploaded another video with the G16 park, and it has a better picture of what the whole park looks like, and that park looks really, really fun. I can already tell some people are going to think that it's really, really basic because it's not like the G15 where it has like a whole bunch of stair sets and like extra bricks here and there. It's not like that. It's a lot more simple. It's more like a street style park, I guess. And to me, that park looks really, really fun. And I want one. But I've heard some stories that getting a hold of one of those parks, other than the price point, getting it to your house or getting it to, wherever the shop is, what have you, it's a whole bunch of technicalities that I don't know if I really want to do that, but I'm thinking about it. Maybe one day, because that G16, I think it looks really, really cool. Big news this month is I am now sponsored. I ride for, let's see if we can get it. Hopefully it comes through. I'll take a solid picture on my phone, but it's Blossom. It's Blossom's hardware. It's ionized titanium screws, and he can get a pretty wide variety of colors. The ones that I have in here, they are going to be, I think he called them the oil slick, and they're going to be an iridescent color. They'll go from like blues, purples, greens, yellows, and I think it looks really, really cool. And another thing I do like about them is how well they work with. So far, every truck that I've tried Dynamics, BRTs. I have some, I think they're Y trucks. And then of course, like some China trucks that I had laying around, they do fit those and they do work fine. And the decks he makes are pretty solid as well. This is going to be a Blackthorn 2 mold, which is going to be deep concave, higher kicks. However, that has its own video. That one is going to be coming out pretty soon. And I do have that unboxing coming out, but before that one, I did get the Labs. And for those who don't know, Lab just had their 4th birthday, and he sent out a random one-of-one set of Raw Pluses called the Queen Makedas, and they're really cool blue with some gold. Did I get them? I guess you'll have to find out when I upload that unboxing. And then I do have quite a few other unboxings. There's Catfish, Doom Lagoon, Milkshake, Fingerboard Connoisseur just reopened. I had picked some stuff up. Soy Escape. There was a ton of people dropping some really cool stuff this month, and I got as much as I could. So yeah, next month is going to be pretty stacked with unboxings. I guess nothing's changing. I'm still doing unboxings. What is going to be changing though is I have quite a few sets of different trucks that I normally don't use. So we all know that I mainly use BRTs. I just got the Caramel 2.0s. I've been using Dynamics for quite a while. So I do have those Obsidian trucks. I have a brand new set of UAG trucks coming in. I'm busting out the Vortex trucks, the Y trucks that I have set up, because I want to do a truck comparison video, because one thing that I do get asked is, what kind of trucks should I get? And I'm like, I mainly use BRTs. That's just, that's what I like using. So I'd recommend the BRTs. But, sometimes BRTs are a lot harder to get a hold of than UAGs, than Y trucks, caramels, what have you. So I think a video with a solid breakdown of the different trucks, maybe it's worth going that extra step to get them to your doorstep. So I don't know, I feel like it would be plenty to talk about them, and I have plenty of fingerboards, and I have a lot of experience using different kinds of fingerboards. So I mean, I could do decks, trucks, wheels, I don't know, Grip tape I don't think would be very well because I mainly use Black Velvet and FBS. I don't really branch out from that. And then one thing that I am kind of thinking about doing are like my top 5 lists of, I don't know, obstacles, fingerboards, wheels. I don't know, just like a top 5 list. I feel like I've tried enough stuff, so I feel like I have quite a bit to say. What I'm hoping for is to narrow down the list because there's so many fingerboard companies out there. It's hard to just pick and choose who you want to try first, who you want to try next. So what I would like to do is narrow down that list for you. So if you like mellow decks, point you in the right direction. High kicks, deep concave, I'll point you in this direction. So that's kind of what I'm going to be aiming for with the next type of videos that I'll be doing, where it's like more mainly like broad strokes. You like mellow, you like medium, you like the high stuff. You know, I'll point you in a pretty good direction of where you should be looking. Like, for being a niche community, this community feels like it is very, very wide. There's so many categories, and then each category has so many like different categories within it. But that is something that I'll be trying, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. I did want to set up a fingerboard, so we're gonna go with one of my favorite companies, which is gonna be Famous. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you've seen me using quite a few of the decks. That's the Soul. Here's the Scully Raspberry flavor. This one right here is going to be an older graphic. This one I've had in my collection for a while now. So here's the old packaging. This is what it used to look like. And then compared to the packaging now, it's pretty different. And this mold, normally I would set up an Epic, but when I first started ordering from Famous, I mainly got the Magic molds, which are going to be a medium kick, medium concave, but they're going to be longer than the Epic. I think by like a millimeter or two. It's not like much longer, but they are a little bit longer. And it's been a while since I've used the Magic mold. I think the last one I used was back in January when I went to the Fingerboard for Fun event. So we'll be setting up this deck while I'm talking a little bit more. Oh, and speaking of events, in about 2 months, I will be at the USA FBL event in Dallas. So that's something to look forward to. I'm hoping to make another like pretty long video, kind of like how I did for the Rendezvous one. Even though it's going to be a lot less traveling, and instead of over the course of 4 days of filming, it'll just be 1 day. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be like one heck of a day of filming. See, this deck is from the other universe. I wasn't making it up. I'm not crazy. I knew there was more than one. Anyways, so the competitive tour, summer tour, whatever it's called, that USAFBL does, it does start in a few days. And I remember last year he live streamed them on YouTube, and I think I watched every single one of them. And they're long. They're like 4 hours, 5 hour long videos. And I watched every single one of them when they came out, because at that time I still wasn't really leaving my house. So it was really cool to see like that many people in Dallas fingerboard. And I'm like, man, I need to get out there. And then lucky for me, I found the part of that group that was in that video. They're here in San Antonio, and now that's where the park sessions happen. And then speaking of San Antonio, I really want to start focusing on growing the San Antonio fingerboard community. It's grown quite a bit since we started meeting at the park. We went from like 5 people, and now we're almost at 25, 30 people here in San Antonio, which I think is amazing. Now, every Sunday, not everyone can always make it, and some people, they'll just swing by, stay for an hour, 30 minutes, whatever, and then leave. But every time, it's always cool to see them. So if you know somebody in San Antonio, Texas, tell them to shoot me a message. Or if you're in San Antonio, Texas, shoot me a message. I'll have my Instagram down in the description below, or leave a comment and we'll, I don't know, figure something out from there. But before I set it up, of course, we have the top ply having the engraving from the other universe. I can't remember the exact name, but I want to say it was called Simple Black and Yellow. Sounds about right. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So if I've unboxed anything and you want to see a review about it, I know some people have asked, and I just got to go back and find the comments. Well, not even find the comments. I screenshotted them because I thought to myself, yeah, I should do some reviews. So I do got to find those screenshots But if there's something that I have that you want reviewed because you're on the fence about buying it or trading for it or something, but you want a little bit more information, I can definitely do that. I'll take it into consideration as I'm making these videos, because one thing, even though I've unboxed a lot and there's so much more out there that I haven't tried, it's getting kind of hard to, like, you know, see something new and tell myself, yeah, that's gonna be super different compared to something that I already have. So I don't know, it's been a little bit harder trying to find something new that I haven't that kind of piques my interest. So maybe doing these reviews, it'll help me start looking for something different, or I don't know, something like that. I wish there was an easier way to, like, let people try these obstacles, because right now the easiest way for me is if someone wants to try something, I'll just bring it to the park and, you know, let them try it that way. So I guess the next best thing for me to do, or the next easiest solution for that for me, is just do reviews. Because some people have asked me in the comments, you know, what are your opinions on this? I'm choosing between this and this. What are your thoughts? And I'll give them to me, it's like a quick review, but I feel that it's sufficient enough to where they'd be able to make a decision based off what I think. But another thing is, it's what I think. So like I said earlier, my preference, not your preference. So with these upcoming videos, well, with the reviews, it's all from my perspective, so take that into consideration. But when I'm doing my top 10 list, of course, those are absolute fact and cannot be debated, so it is what it is. And the first one that I really want to do is going to be my top 5 favorite obstacles from Black River. So I'll probably start working on that video pretty soon, but Black River has so many things that it's hard to just pick 5. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure if you've seen some of my fingerboarding videos, you'll know, like, this isn't like every single video that he does. Actually, if you've seen my unboxing videos, you'll know that there's one obstacle that I use quite a lot. But I think it's going to be a fun time, and then I get to, like, dig out some of the older stuff that I unboxed, like when I first started doing this on YouTube. I don't want to say set aside, because that kind of makes it sound like I don't care about it, but, you know, it's been boxed up, it's been moved, you know, to different parts of the house just so I can have room to put stuff in here so I can keep doing the unboxings and stuff. So it's going to be stuff that I haven't looked at in a while, but I'm looking forward to it, because that just might, you know, spark the interest. Like, wow, I haven't set up a Mackenzie deck in a very, very long time. Let's revisit this. And I bring that up because pretty recently he came out with some new graphics. There's this cupcake swirl that I think looks amazing, and then there's a snacks one where I love hot dogs, I love hamburgers, I love french fries. I don't know if there was a soda or not, but I mean, it's no secret. I drink a lot of soda, more than I probably should. It makes me happy, helps me sleep at night. It's what counts. But yeah, so I mean, you know, a lot of stuff happened, a lot of really interesting stuff happened in May, but I don't know. I guess it's just one of those months, like May happening right after coming back from Vooz. It's really hard to follow up with, you know, with that trip. So it's like a lot did happen, but it just doesn't feel like it even came close to comparing the previous month, which I'm pretty sure next month it's going to be full of hype again. The whole month of June is just going to be exciting because I'm going to be keeping up with USA FBL, which, I mean, I guess is going to start happening pretty soon. It's going to be a whole bunch of hype building until July when I go to USA FBL and meet more people, which I'm really excited about. And if you're going to USA FBL in July in Dallas, definitely let me know. We did finish putting the deck together, so of course we do have the included black velvet on top. We have the 34mm magic mold from Famous. The graphic again is going to be simple black and yellow, I'm pretty sure. We have the gold and black BRTs, these are the 3.0s, and some black widows, these are going to be the raw plus shape from Lab Wheels, and of course we got the level up bushings. These are going to be white bushings because I couldn't find my black pivot cups, so we went with white. Oh yeah, that feels solid. Oh yeah, of course. Like it never left. The magic mold, it feels so comfortable. Like, I know lately I've been using a lot of the deep concave and higher kicks, but oh, something about this magic mold. It's like magic. Oh yeah. So that does bring us to the end of the video. I just kind of wanted to catch up with y'all, let y'all know, you know, what I've been up to, what I'm looking forward to, and my future plans. Well, I guess it's short-term future plans because it's not going to take me too long to sit down and do these videos. So it's been nice catching up. As usual, I'll have my Instagram down in the description below. You can stay up to date with whatever I have going on. Give me a follow, subscribe to the channel, drink plenty of water, and I do go live, usually later on in the evenings. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Take it easy, have a good one.